Hello, everybody. Welcome to Nationals Park for game number 60 in the Washington Nationals season replay. This is the first interleague game on the schedule, and they're going to be hosting the Chicago White Sox for a pair here at Nationals Park. Let's look at the standings as of the start of this game, and the New York Mets have climbed into first place. They are 33 and 26. Washington and Atlanta in a tie for second place, a game back. Philadelphia's fading 6.5 back, and Miami is 12 back. As I like to do for every series, we will look at the bullpen and benches for both teams. I'm sorry, not for both teams, because the Nationals really haven't changed. For the White Sox, the new team, we'll look at the bench and the bullpen, and then go through the starting lineups. On the bench for the White Sox, they have one left-handed hitter, and that is Yonder Alonso. They have three right-handed hitters. They have Jose Rendon, Ryan Cordell, and Wellington Castillo, the backup catcher. I may have to close this window. I want to keep it open for the fresh air, but there's a lot of dump trucks and stuff because there's a quarry right down the street. So get a lot of dump trucks riding by that make a lot of noise, so I'll try to just drive through that. Pardon the pun. Left-hander relievers for the White Sox, they have three of them. They have Jace Fry, Josh Osich. I'm sorry, they have two of them. Those two. That's it. Aaron Bummer from the left side as well. I thought they had three. Right-handed relievers, they have Evan Marshall, Jose Ruiz, Juan Minaya, Kelvin Herrera, and their closer, Alex Colomé. So eight bullpen arms, five from the right side and three from the left side. So now let's look at the starting pitchers for today's game. For the Nationals, it's Steven Strasburg, and for the White Sox, it's former National Ronaldo Lopez. Look at the starting lineups for the Chicago White Sox. Leading off, playing in center field, is Leury Garcia. Batting second, playing third base, Yoan Moncada. Hitting third at first base, Jose Abreu. Batting cleanup and catching, James McCann. Tim Anderson at short will hit fifth. Batting sixth is rookie Eloy Jimenez. Batting seventh in right field, Charlie Tilson. Hitting eighth, playing second base, Yomer Sanchez. And batting ninth, using the generic hitter card for the White Sox, and that is Ronaldo Lopez. Look at the defense for the Nationals before the inning starts. In left field, we have Juan Soto. Center field, Robles. Right field, Eaton. Third base, Rendon. Turner at short, Dozier at second, Adams at first, and Gomes behind the plate, catching Steven Strasburg. And on the season replay, Steven Strasburg has had 12 starts. Unfortunately, he hasn't got much run support. He's 3-6. His ERA is 3.02. 80 and a third innings, 63 hits, 33 runs, 27 earned, 21 walks, and 91 strikeouts. And since it's up here close, I may as well go ahead and show it. They do have 8 bullpen pitchers as well to the Nationals. 3 lefties, Sip, Grace, and Doolittle. 5 right-handers, Suero, Rainey, Guerra, McGowan, and Barraclaw. All right, so I think that kind of takes away all the preliminaries. Forgot to put in the defensive ratings for the Nationals the way I did for the White Sox, but I've almost got them memorized now because I've played with them so often. So let's bring Nationals Park into play. And Steven Strasburg will be finishing up those warm-up tosses. Do have the game on the computer, but now just finally, after many frustrating times, figured out that I can just leave the game screen up and not play it on the computer and still get the season stats off the computer. So I don't need to actually type the game in as I'm playing, because that can be a little distracting. I can just do that after the fact. It doesn't take very long to do it. All right, so Leury Garcia will lead off for the White Sox. Switch hitting center fielder. You can see he was kind of like a Swiss Army knife. He played almost everywhere. Shortstop second in all the outfield positions. And Garcia enters the game hitting .307, 4 homers, and 17 runs driven in. White Sox enter the game 32 and 27, the exact same record as the Nationals. So we're ready to go here on game 60. It was played on June the 4th on a Tuesday night, June 4th, 2019. And we're underway. 6-1 range play. We go to Garcia's card for a range check. 2-6, it's a ground ball to short. We're checking the range of Turner. And of course, naturally, I didn't have it written in, but he is a 3, 7, and a 0 as indicated by his card. So it's a 3 for a range. So 1 to 3, he gets to this. And he does. So Turner makes the play. And there's one away, and that will send up second place hitter, Yoan Moncada, third baseman. He's hitting .304, 11 homers, 13 driven in. Strasburg, 6'3", strikeout plus, and he got him. So out number 2, and that'll bring up the longtime White Sox, Jose Abreu, first baseman. He's hitting .310, 14 homers, 46 RBI. Both of those numbers lead the team. Not surprisingly, and the .310 also leads the team. So he's winning the White Sox Triple Crown right now. Strasburg, 2-5. That's a ball 1, so no pitch. Try again. 5-4, strikeout chance. That's a 9, and he's a 10, so struck him out. Innings over. 1-2-3 inning for Strasburg. We go to the bottom of the first. It is the White Sox nothing, and the Nationals coming to bat. And we'll look at the numbers on Ronaldo Lopez, and these are all from the Stratomatic computer in his simulation. And Lopez, through 12 starts, is 4-4 with a 4.53 ERA, 59 2/3 innings pitched, 59 hits, 35 runs, 30 strikeouts, 26 walks, and 56 strikeouts. And on the bench for the Nationals, Parra is a lefty, and 3 right-handers, Kendrick, Taylor, and Suzuki. And in the lineup, Turner, Eaton, Rendon, Soto, Adams, Dozier, Robles, Gomes, and Strasburg. So we are set to go here for the bottom of the first. Trey Turner stepping in. He's been on a hot streak lately after being down near the Mendoza line. He's up to 253, 3 homers and 11 driven in. Lopez, 4-5, and that is a walk plus chance. So Trey Turner draws a leadoff walk, and he will be looking to get the jump. He's a jump of 6. See if he can get that jump. He does. So Turner's going to look to steal it. 18. Nothing there. The catcher, McCann's a -1. That's a 17. 1-17, and he will steal it. And he does. Stolen base for Trey Turner. That's just what the Nationals want. They want Turner to get on base and steal bases and score runs. So he's at second base with nobody out. He won't try to steal third, but we will roll strategy for the potential balk or pickoff. And since there's no 20, there's no balk or pickoff. There's a 2 there, which means he could theoretically try to steal third, but I think we're just going to lay low on that and let Adam Eaton swing. Adam Eaton's hitting .256, 6 homers, 29 driven in. 1-3, that's a strikeout chance. 9, not going to be enough. That's only an 8. Stadium doesn't add anything. So Eaton fights it off, gets to swing. 1-6, he's going to fly to center. That's 1 away. Now, Turner runs at a 3, but you lose 3. I'm still using the old charts. You lose 3 on a fly ball to center, so that drops him to a 0. Garcia's a -1, so Turner cannot move up. He will stand pat. Here is Anthony Rendon. Nothing on the strategy roll. Rendon hitting .287, 10 homers, 29 driven in. 3-4, and that's a strikeout chance. 13 is going to be too high, so we go to Rendon. 4-6, and that's a fly to left, 2 down. So Turner got to second, but right now he's stuck there with 2 outs. It's up to Juan Soto, and he's been struggling. He's down to 260. He was up near 300. He's down to 260. 13 homers, 39 driven in. And I may have to close this big window because it's just too many trucks going up and down the road, and it's very distracting. So here we go. Lopez De Soto. 4-3 against a lefty is a blank. Righty would have been a strikeout plus, but Soto's a lefty, so we go to Soto's card. 1-1. He's going to single to right field, and that will almost surely score the run. Turner runs at a 3. Their 2 outs makes him a 4. A single to right, you add 1, makes him a 5. So nothing on Tillison's arm. So unless this is a 6, he will make it. And he does make it. And since it's a 1, we're going to re-roll and see if Soto, if his BR beats, if this is a 1 or a 2, Soto will take second on the throw. He does not. So Soto stands at first base with an RBI single, and the Nationals lead at 1-0. RBI single from Juan Soto, RBI number 40. First National to reach 40 RBI. He's there. Can he get a jump? He's an attempt of 1. Nope, not going to happen. Here's Matt Adams, 265 hitter, 8 homers, 20 driven in on the replay. Lopez, 4-1. That's a blank. Go to Adams, 1-4, star 2. That's a fly to center to end the inning. So for the Nationals, a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. At the end of one, it is Washington 1 and the White Sox nothing. As we go to the top of the second, and I'm going to go close this window because there's a lot of traffic on this road and it's making a lot of noise, and it may not bother you in the video, but it's certainly distracting to me trying to talk over it. So let me go do that. Then we will continue. Okay, hopefully that will cut down on the noise just a little bit. And we can get going here. All right, James McCann, the batter. Whoops, let's flip this over. James McCann hitting a measly .211, 9 homers and 32 driven in. Strasburg 4-5, and that is the ballpark card going to Nationals Park for the first time. 6-1, that's a home run to the pull side. McCann against a righty is a 10, but that's a 20. So it would just be a deep fly to left field, and Soto fields it on the warning track. So one away as, and I can start putting in some of these numbers as I get to them, since I didn't do it beforehand. And I'll do the rest as I get there, I guess. All right, so fly to left for McCann, and that brings up Tim Anderson. Anderson hitting .247, 8 homers, 31 driven in. 4-2 on Strasburg is a double question mark. Right-hander, a 1 is a single. Anything else, it's a blank, but that happens to be a 1. So how about that? He gives up the single because of the 1. So Tim Anderson, a 1-out single. He's got an attempt of 3 plus the 1 from Strasburg. No jump, so he has to hold fast. Here's Eloy Jimenez. Good double play candidate if Strasburg can induce the ground ball. Jimenez hitting .260, 10 homers, 20 driven in. Strasburg 5-2 is a strikeout chance, but 20 is too much. Go to Jimenez, 1-4. Star 3, that is a ground ball to first. Could be the double play they're looking for. He's a 3. They're halfway, makes it a 4. Nothing there and nothing on the pivot. So a 1-4 is a double play. But it's a 6. Runners are going to advance. All Adams can do is step on the bag himself. Anderson does go to second base with 2 down. And now Charlie Tilson has a chance to drive him home and tie the score. Tilson on the replay is hitting .212, no homers and 4 driven in. Roll for potential pickoff. No 20, so no pickoff. Strasburg, 2-4. And against a lefty, that's an automatic out. So let's see what the out turns out to be. How did they both come out of there? There was an extra blue one stuck in there, and now I know where it was. It was stuck in there. 4, it's a ground ball to second. I had to go get an extra blue dive because I couldn't find the other one, and it ended up being stuck in the tower somehow. So I don't know how that happened, but nice to find it. No runs a hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of the second. Still 1-0 Washington. And it'll be Dozier, Robles, and Gomes due up against Ronaldo Lopez. Leadoff walk scored against Lopez the first time up. He's got to try to keep the ball in the strike zone. Here's Dozier hitting .280, 7 homers, 20 driven in. 4-4, that's a strikeout chance, but 17 is way too high for that. Dozier 6-4 and a split chance, but that's a grounder to short. 1 away. That'll bring up Victor Robles hitting .208, 4 homers, 25 driven in. 6-6, double question mark. A 1-2 is a single, but that's an 11, so it's a blank. Go to Robles. 4-5, and that's a star 4, which is a ground ball to third. 2 down, and that brings up Yan Gomes. Gomes hitting .256, 4 homers and 16 driven in. 1-4 is the ballpark card. We're going to Nationals Park for Yan Gomes. If he gets a home run chance, it's a 1-8. 1-5 is a star 5, however, which is just a ground ball to short. 1-2-3 inning for Lopez. We go to the third, still 1-0 Nationals. And after 3 straight blowouts in the Red Series, definitely hoping for a closer game. Very unusual Red Series to have 3 blowouts like that, but I guess it can happen. All right, we go to the top of the third, and due up for the Sox is Yomer Sanchez. Sanchez is hitting .188, no homers and 7 driven in, so he's off to a rough start. 5-1 is a walk plus, and that'll be a leadoff base on balls. And now the pitcher's coming up, Ronaldo Lopez. He has a chance to bunt. Now his pitcher card does not have a bunt rating on it, but the generic one has a 4. So we have to use that rating because there is no bunt rating here on his card. So going to have to use that bunt rating. So it's a 4, but of course it becomes a 3 with the corners in. But first, Strasburg is going to pitch. 5-4. That's a strikeout chance, and that's a 7. You cut this in half, makes it a 14. That still fits in, so it will be a strikeout. So Lopez was unable to get the bunt down due to striking out. And there's one away. Brings up Leury Garcia. Sanchez, attempt of 2 to get a jump. Nothing happening. Strasburg to Garcia, 1-4, and that's an automatic out. He's a switch hitter hitting left, so that is an automatic out. See what the automatic out is. It's a ground ball to short. Could be a double play, but he's only a 1, and their halfway makes it a 2. So this has to be a 1 or a 2 for a double play. And it is. It's a 1, so it's 6-4-3, and that helps Strasburg out quite a bit. He's given up 5 unearned runs during the season, so the fielding behind him has not always been the best either, but so far in this one, he's gotten a run to support him on the offensive side, and he's gotten at least one good defensive play, so he's hoping this continues. And Strasburg will lead off the bottom of the 3rd against Lopez. And on the replay, Strasburg hitting 0-40. He's 1 for 25 on the replay. He hit 167 with a homer in the actual season, so maybe he's due to break out here. We'll see. Lopez to Strasburg, 6-3. That's a range play at the ballpark. Go to Nationals Park for a range check. 5-5 is a star 3, which is a ground ball to second. The range of Sanchez, he's a 5. So unless this is a 6, he's going to be out. It's a 3, so easy play there for Sanchez. 1 down. Strasburg is retired. Flips the order over to Trey Turner. Walked, stole a base, and scored his first trip. 4-6, that's another walk chance, and he's going to walk again. Not what Lopez wanted, because you know Turner's looking to run. And again, his attempt will be a 1-6. And he gets the attempt to steal again, which we figured out last time calculates as a 17. 18 minus the 1, 17. And he's in there, plus there's a chance for a throwing error since we rolled a 1 or a 2. And the throwing error on Mccann is a 13. But 16 is too high for that, so it was blocked over there by Tim Anderson. So Turner does steal the base, but he doesn't go into the outfield. So he will stand pat there with 1 out, and we'll roll strategy for Lopez. Nothing happening. Here's Adam Eaton. 4-5. That's another walk plus, and Eaton will walk. So all of a sudden, Lopez a little trouble with the strike zone. 3rd walk here in his 3rd inning of work. 2 on, 1 out, and Anthony Rendon, the batter. Nothing on the strategy. Lopez, 6-4 is a strikeout chance, but 12 is too high. Go to Rendon, 1-6. He's going to fly to right. That's 2 down, but Turner has a chance to advance. He's a run rating of 3. So 1-3, he will make it. And he does. So Turner does get to 3rd base with 2 down. So runners are at 1st and 3rd. That means Eaton's open up to be able to try to steal. And he's got an attempt of 2. But Eaton can't get the jumps, but he will be held. Just couldn't get the jump. And that'll bring up Juan Soto. He had an RBI single his last time up. 3-1 from Lopez. Strikeout, but 12 is too high. Soto gets to swing. 4-3, and that's a ground ball to second. And that's the 3rd out of the inning. No double play to worry about. That's the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left via 2 walks. And at the end of 3, it's still 1-0 Nationals here at Nationals Park on the inaugural interleague game of 2019 for the Nationals. Probably one of the last teams to get around to doing that, but that's just the way the schedule worked out. And now Leury Garcia will, I'm sorry, not Leury Garcia, Yoan Moncada will lead it off against Strasburg. 6-3, strikeout plus, and he got him again. So 2nd strikeout of Moncada, rather. 1 away, here's Abreu. 1-1, strikeout plus again. Boy, Strasburg's rolling with the strikeout pluses. 2 down for Mccann. 4-3. That's another strikeout chance, and he got him. So he struck out the side. No problem there for Strasburg. He's up to now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts in 4 innings for Strasburg. But more importantly, the White Sox have no runs on the board as the Nationals cling to a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the 4th. And it'll be Matt Adams to lead it off against Ronaldo Lopez. Adams flew to center his first chance. He'll be followed by Dozier and Robles. 2-1, that's a range play. We go to Adams' card for the range. 4-6, that's a double to right field, potentially. But Tilson is a 3. 1-3, he catches this. He does. He takes the double away from Matt Adams. Boy, tough break there for Adams. Thought he had one in the gap, but Tilson took it away. So 1 away, and that brings up Dozier. 6-6. Double question mark against a righty. Only a 1-2 was a single, so that's going to be a blank. Go to Dozier to finish. 5-4, and he's going to ground it to third. He had a 6-4 last time and got out on the split chance. This time he has a 5-4 and grounds to third for out number 2. And that'll bring up Victor Robles. 4-1, that's a blank. We go to Robles. 1-5, he's going to fly to left, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Lopez. As we move on now to the top of the 5th, 1-0 Washington. 1-0 Washington here in the top of the 5th, and it'll be Tim Anderson, Jimenez, and Tilson to lead things off against Strasburg. White Sox with 1 lone hit so far in the 4 innings, despite striking out 6 times. Anderson was the author of that 1 hit, 1 out single in the 2nd inning. 3-3, and he's not tired, so there's no chance for a single there. 5-6, he will fly to right field. And there's 1 away for Eloy Jimenez. 6-1, range play. We go to Jimenez for the range check. 5-6, that's a question mark 8 against a right-hander. 1-15 is a hit. That's a 3. It's a single, but it's to center field. But it's a range check. So Robles is a 3. As we write him in, he is a 3, 3, and a -1. So range of a 3. If 3 or less, he will rob this potential single just the same way that Tilson robbed Adams in the previous inning. 1-3, Robles will get it. And he does. So Robles takes that hit away. Tit for tat, as they say. And now here's Tilson. Strasburg 1-1, strikeout plus, and he got him. That's strikeout number 7. And Strasburg, through 5 innings, pitching a 1-hit shutout with 7 strikeouts, as he is taking it to the White Sox. 1-0, but the Sox still in the game because Nationals haven't put up much against Lopez either. Only one that's really done anything is Trey Turner. So we got Gomes, Strasburg, and Turner due up here in the bottom of the 5th against Mr. Lopez. 5-5, that's a blank to a right-handed hitter. Go to Gomes, 2-6, that's a fly to left. 1 away, and here's Strasburg. 6-5, that's a hit by pitch, but no chance there. Double zeros there, so no hit by pitch. Strasburg will swing, though. 2-2, and he singles to right field. How about that? A 1-out single. Strasburg gets his 2nd hit of the season. Helps that average a little bit. So he's aboard. He certainly has no attempt. But we will roll for potential balks or pickoffs, but there's no 20 there, so nothing to worry about. Here's Turner. He's walked twice, stole 2 bases. 5-4. And that's a straight-up home run chance. That's a 19, though, so it's going to fail. But Turner will get to swing. 6-3 is going to fly to left, and that's out number 2. So Turner hit it deep, but not deep enough, and that brings up Adam Eaton. Strategy roll again, no 20, so nothing to worry about. Here's Eaton. 3-3, strikeout chance, and he got him. So Lopez gives up the single, only the 2nd hit of the game for the Nationals, but they get nothing out of it. And at the end of 5, it's still 1-0 Nationals. Here in this pitching duel at Nationals Park on a Tuesday night, June the 4th, 2019. The replay date. And now Yolmer Sanchez will lead it off, followed by Lopez, the pitcher, and then Garcia. Strasburg facing Sanchez. 1-6 strikeout chance, and he got him. Strikeout number 8 for Strasburg. And that brings up the pitcher, Lopez. 1-1, strikeout plus, strikeout number 9. 9 strikeouts for Strasburg as the K corner is filling them up over there. Here's Garcia. 3-1, another strikeout, and he struck out the side again. 10 strikeouts for Steven Strasburg through 6 innings. A 1-hit shutout with 10 Ks. This is clearly Strasburg's best outing of the season, and the Nationals could use it after having some poor pitching performances leading up to this. So that's a pleasant surprise for Dave Martinez to kind of give his bullpen a break. Lopez back out. He can face 25 batters. Right now he has faced 20, so on the fringes of being tired, but I think he'll get through at least this inning before he has to worry about that. Here's Rendon, 0 for 2. 3-4, strikeout chance, too high. We go to Rendon. 5-6, he's going to ground to short, and now he's 0 for 3. 1 away for Soto, single and a grounder to second. 1-6, error on a ground ball possibly. 2-3, ground ball back to the pitcher, but his error rating is a 0, so Lopez cannot make the error, as he didn't make any all year. And there you go, 2 down. Here's Matt Adams. 4-4, that's a strikeout. 7, and he got him. So Lopez, fine fashion, another 1-2-3. He's kind of matching Strasburg pitch for pitch, just not getting the strikeout Strasburg's getting, but they're both throwing 2 hitters. Or, I'm sorry, Strasburg's a 1-hitter and Lopez is a 2-hitter. So they're both right there. Now Strasburg can face 25 batters. He's faced 19. So he should be good for this inning at least. And then we'll see what happens after that. Right now it's a battle of Lopez and Strasburg. Here's Mccann. He struck out twice. 2 of the 10 that Strasburg has registered. 1-5. That's a walk plus. And so this time around he draws a leadoff walk, which could be big. He's got an attempt of 2 plus the 1 from Strasburg is a 3. But he can't get a jump, so he stays put. Here's Abreu. 3-6. That's a home run question mark. 1-10, but that fails. So no home run chance for Abreu, but he will get to swing. 4-4. Star 6. That's a fly to center. Hauled in by Robles. 1 away, and here's Mccann. James Mccann. Nothing on the strat roll. Strasburg to Mccann. 1-1. Strikeout plus. Got him. Strikeout number 11. He's going for the even dozen coming up here against Tim Anderson. Nothing on the strategy. Strasburg 6-2. Strikeout plus. That's the even dozen. 12 strikeouts in 7 innings, pitching a one-hitter. And he's only got a 1-0 lead. You would think he would be comfortably in front, but he's only got a 1-0 lead that he's milking right now. That 1 run in the first has stood up. And now, for Strasburg, he's set to bat 4th this inning, so we'll see if they pinch hit for him when we get to that. I don't think you want to take him out, though. I think you're going to leave him in there, pinch hitter or none. Here's Dozier. He's 0 for 2. 4-4 off of Lopez. That's a strikeout, and he got him. And that is well, he'd already faced 23. That was batter 24. Lopez is tired, but he's going to stay in there because he's pitching too well to take him out. So unless he hits a fatigue chance, he's going to stay in there. Here's Robles. 3-4, another strikeout chance, but that's too much. Robles now, 3-5, and he lines it to short. That's out number 2. 2 down for Yan Gomes. 1-2 strikeout, but he hit. Yeah, can't speak. He just hit the fatigue roll, so it's actually going to be a walk chance. 11 to Gomes. It's a 10 plus the 1, so he does walk him. And now he's going to have to be removed. He has no choice. By rule, he has to come out because he hit the fatigue roll. So Lopez is out of there. And Strasburg, the pitcher, will bat for the Nationals. So the White Sox are going to go to a right-hander out of the bullpen. Now it's just a matter of who they want to go to. Lopez, extremely well, 6 2/3 innings. He's only given up 2 hits and no runs, although he is responsible for, 1 run, although he is responsible for Gomes. Let's see, he walked quite a few. He walked 4, 3 early and then this one here. So 4 walks and strikeouts, not that many, just 3. So the new pitcher coming on for the White Sox is going to be, let's see, what do they have as far as coming up, the pitcher coming up? Pitcher bats 4th this coming inning, so they may go to somebody with a short relief rating. They're going to go to Kelvin Herrera. So Kelvin Herrera is going to come on. And on the replay, I can tell you what Herrera is doing on the replay. Let's check out his numbers. Herrera, where are you? There you are. Herrera on the replay is 1-0 with a 3.09 ERA and a save. So much better than his 6.14 ERA that's on his card. But he's got to finish out the inning by getting Strasburg. He does have a chance for a balk. We'll roll for that. No 20s, no balk. Herrera, 1-3. That's a straight up single that Strasburg's going to get right off his card. A straight up single, S1. I don't know if Gomes can make it to third. We shall see. You have to have a 4 base running rating, so Gomes is not going to make it. He only runs it a 2 with 2 outs, makes him a 3. He's still a number short. So runners are at first and second with 2 down now for Trey Turner as Herrera tries to get out of this mess. Nothing on the strategy roll. Herrera to Turner. 1-2, strikeout chance. 17, though, is too much. We go to Turner. 5-2, and he doubles to right field. So Trey Turner cranks out a double, and that's going to be some inherited runs. That's going to, both runs, the 2 runs are now going to be charged to Lopez. I don't know if Strasburg is going to be able to score on that double to right field. Let's check his run rating. Strasburg only runs at a 1. There are 2 outs, makes him a 2. Right fielder arm is 0. And the score from first on a double to right, you lose 1, makes it a 1. So Strasburg only has a 1 to try to score, and he has to hold. So he will hold at third. But now close the book on Lopez. Both those runs are charged to him. And now Herrera is still in trouble, and he's going to come out. He can't get anybody out. They're going to go to the lefty to face Adam Eaton. So they got a lot of bullpen guys. They may as well use them. And they're going to a left-hander out of the pen in Josh Osich. So Osich will be coming on to try to get out of this mess. Herrera couldn't do it. Let's see if Osich can do it. I can spell his name right. Shouldn't be that hard. All right, Osich is on. And Herrera gives up 2 hits. Couldn't get anybody out. Both runners on base are his responsibility. Runners are at second and third with 2 down. No strategy roll needed. So we go to Eaton. 1-5, strikeout plus, and he got him. So Osich strikes out Eaton to end the inning. But for the Nationals, they get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on. So we go to the 8th. It is 2-0 Washington. And now we'll keep an eye on Strasburg as far as fatigue goes. See how much farther he can go. He has faced 24 batters, so batter 25 is coming up right now. Last batter before he's tired is Eloy Jimenez. Nationals bullpen is loosening. They do have double barrel action. Tony Sipp, the lefty, and Wander Suero, the righty, are both loosening. Jimenez will start it off against Strasburg. 5-4, strikeout chance, got him. That's the Baker's dozen. 13 Ks for Strasburg. He is now tired. So if he hits a fatigue roll, he's going to have to come out. Here's Tilson. 3-2, almost hit the 4-2 would have been the fatigue roll, but 3-2 is an error on a grounder possibly. 4-3, and that's a ground ball to second, but 16 is way above the 3 rating of Dozier, so it's an easy play. 2 down for Yomer Sanchez. Strasburg 4-1, strikeout plus, and give him 14 Ks. 14 strikeouts. Strasburg's got a chance for a complete game. So now Doolittle is loosening the Nationals bullpen as the others have sat down. So in case Strasburg has troubles, they will go straight to Doolittle. But right now, let's see, coming up, Rendon. You got 2 lefties and a righty coming up, so they're going to stick with Osich to keep going. And Strasburg mulling over the possibilities of getting a rare complete game shutout. But he's got a chance. Here's Rendon to lead off against Osich. 1-3 is a range play. We go to Rendon. Range 2-4, and that's a double to right field. The double to right field, but it is a range play. Tilson's already taken one double away. Can he do it again? He does. So Rendon gets cheated. He took one away from Adams, and now he takes one away from Rendon. So Tilson has saved the White Sox at least one run, you would think. And here's Soto. He's 1 for 3. Lefty on lefty. 4-2. That's an error on. I'm sorry, it's an automatic out. I thought I had it right the first time. Automatic out, and it will be a ground ball to third. 2 down. And that sends up Matt Adams against Osich. 6-4 is the ballpark card, so we're going to Nats Park. 3-6, that's a ground ball in front of the plate, and Mccann is there. 1, 2, 3 innings. So Osich retires all 4 he faces. He goes an inning and a third, striking out 1, giving up nothing else. We go to the top of the 9th. It's 2-0 Washington. Strasburg is fatigued. Doolittle is ready in the bullpen, but Dave Martinez is going to try to let Strasburg finish what he started if he possibly can. We will need a pinch hitter for the pitcher Osich. So let's look at the bench, and they do have one lefty on the bench, Yonder Alonso, although he's not a very good hitter. But they don't have a whole lot of options. Cordell's 221, Rendon's 196, and Castillo's 209. So I think you're going to go to the lefty just for playing the percentages, so to speak. So it will be Yonder Alonso. Pinch hit here in the top of the 9th. Down 2-0. 14 strikeouts for Strasburg, but he is fatigued, so you got to keep an eye on that. Strasburg to Alonso, 6-2, strikeout plus. That is strikeout 15. Strasburg with 15 Ks. Didn't matter who they had pinch hitting, he was going to be done for. Here's Garcia. 1-5, that's a walk plus. So that will put the tying run now to the plate in Yoan Moncada. Let's see, Garcia is an attempt of 3 plus the 1 is a 4. And he's going to try to steal. Do you steal, though? 15 plus the 1 would be a 16. Gomes is a -1, I believe. Yep, Gomes is a 5. I didn't write him in. 5, 4, 7, and a -1. So it would be a 1 to 15 if you did it. But if you get thrown out, you're really looking foolish. Because this run doesn't mean anything. It's the second run that means something. So they're going to hold Moncada there. They're not going to try it. They don't want to take any chances on that. I mean, they're going to hold Garcia, rather, not Moncada, because he's a 15, and they're not going to take any chances. So here's Moncada against Strasburg. 5-3, and that's a hit by pitch chance. He's a 5, but that's a 19, so no hit by pitch. We go to Moncada. 4-3, and he's going to single to left field. That's going to put runners at first and second unless Garcia can get to third. He might. He runs as a 5. Soto has 0 arm. But to get to left, you lose 2. It would make him a 3. But I think you got to play run safe here. If he was a tying run, I'd advance him. But I think on this one, you got to play it safe. So here's Abreu. Strasburg is on fumes. Dave Martinez is out to visit. Gomes is having a conversation with Martinez and Strasburg. Strasburg's nodding his head. I can get him. Leave me in there. Doolittle is ready in the bullpen. He's just standing there waiting around for the call. But I think with the righty coming up, they're going to stick with Strasburg. I think he's earned it. So they're going to give him every chance. If he gives up a run, he's going to come out automatically. But they're going to give him every chance in the world to try to finish. Strategy roll, nothing happening. Abreu certainly isn't bunting. Strasburg, 1-6 strikeout chance, but 16 is too high. Go to Abreu, 1-1. It's a single pass second, and this may be all for Strasburg right here. S4, and on a score from second on an S4, all he needs is a 2, so Garcia will score immediately. Cut the lead to 2-1, and Moncada, check his run rating. He runs at a 4 to get from first to third on S4. He will make it to third base. So all of a sudden now the tying run is at third with the go-ahead run at first. And now what do? Mccann is up. I think they're going to go ahead and pull Strasburg. I think you just have to go out and shake his hand and say, good going, but we got to pull you. So Doolittle's coming on. It'll be a very tough save because the tying runs at third with less than 2 outs. So Doolittle's going to have to see what he can do. And look at the numbers on Doolittle. Doolittle entering the game is 2-2 with a 4.44 ERA and 13 saves, but this will be a grown man save if he can get this one. Then you got to figure out, are you going to play the infield in or the infield back? Because Doolittle is a -2 for the double play. Let's see. First of all, Abreu, I don't think has any kind of attempt to steal. He does have a 1, so but I don't think you're going to steal Abreu here, so we're not going to roll a strategy roll. So Doolittle now trying to get out of this, facing Mccann. The infield for the Nationals has come in. They're going to play the infield in. Moncada runs at a 4, that drops him to a 2 by playing the infield in. So they're going to play the infield in to see what they can do. Because if they play halfway, the double play chance is only a 1 or a 2, and a tying run would score. So they're going to play the infield in. Doolittle, 4-2. That's the ballpark card. This could be trouble. Here's Mccann off the ballpark. 2-4. That's a star 2. Fly to left. Is it a sacrifice fly? He has no sacrifice fly rating. So now we go to the run rating of Moncada. Moncada's a 4. Soto has 0 arm. So a 1-4, and he will score, and we got a tie game. That's a leaner, so I'm going to re-roll that because you could tell that was leaning. So let's re-roll it. This time he does score. So it is official. He does score. And unfortunately for Strasburg, again, he will not get the win. After pitching this well, he does not get the win. And he actually could take a loss if the Sox grab the lead this inning. But Doolittle's in charge of making sure that doesn't happen. Roll for the strategy roll on anything. Nothing's going on. Here's Tim Anderson. Doolittle to Anderson. 3-6 is a range play. Infield is deep because there's 2 outs. So they're at normal position. 2-6 is a liner to short, but it is a range check. Turner is a 3. 1-3 to snag it, I should say, and he does. So Turner snags it, but the inning is over, and Lopez gets off the hook for the loss, and Doolittle gets a no decision. I'm sorry, Strasburg gets a no decision. He goes 8 1/3, and he's going to give up 3 hits and 2 runs, which were earned. Let's see, he walked 1, 2, 3, walked 3. And I think I said he struck out 15, but let me double check it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep, 15 strikeouts. 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. So there's the line on Strasburg, 8 1/3. Hopefully I got it on the screen. You can see it. Let's move it over here. Final line on Strasburg, 8 1/3, 3 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, and 15 strikeouts, but he will stay 3-6 as they didn't give enough run support, and maybe I should have pulled him, but I felt like he deserved a chance to try to finish what he started, and it just didn't work out for him. And, of course, Doolittle allowed the go-ahead run. All right, so need a new pitcher for the White Sox as they pinch hit for Osage. So we go to the bottom of the 9th. Score tied at 2. Nationals still have a chance to walk it off, perhaps. They can get some 9th inning magic going in this 2-2 game. It'll be Dozier, Robles, and Gomes due up. And they will be facing, for the White Sox, let's see, you want to hold your closer back. So they're going to use Evan Marshall. He's the next best ERA at 2.49. So Evan Marshall is on for the Sox. And on the replay, Evan Marshall is 1-0 with a 1.64 ERA and no saves. So he's tasked to keep this game in check and send it to extra frames. And Dozier, Robles, and Gomes have other ideas. And if anybody gets on, it'll be a pinch hitter for Doolittle. So here is Dozier facing Evan Marshall. 2-3, and that is an automatic out off of Marshall's card. And that's going to be a ground ball to second, one away. Brings up Robles. 4-3, that is the ballpark card going to Nationals Park for Robles. 3-3, that's a home run to the opposite field. That's a 1, he's an 8, that's gone. Victor Robles just walks off the Sox with the opposite field home run off the Nationals Park card. And that's D20 is a 1, he's an 8. It is gone, Victor Robles. And the Nationals, as Marshall tries to get off the field as fast as he can, the Nationals are mobbing Victor Robles. And the Nationals blow the lead, but come back to win it 3-2. And actually, Sean Doolittle gets a blown save, but he gets a win. Marshall takes the loss. He goes a third of an inning, gives up a hit in the run. And so now let's look at the numbers for the Nationals. They ended up with a total of 5 hits, leaving on 6. So 3 runs, 5 hits. They left on 6. Chicago, 2 runs on just 3 hits, and they left on 3. Were there any errors in the game? I don't recall there being an error on the game. I don't think there was. There was not. There were no errors on the game. Winning pitcher is Sean Doolittle. In relief, losing pitcher was Marshall. Marshall drops to 1-1. Doolittle will improve to 3-2. So there you have it. Nationals are very happy after losing 2 of 3 in Cincinnati and not pitching well. They have a great pitching performance from Strasburg, but Strasburg fades in the 9th. Doolittle has to come in and save the day, and he actually gets the win by doing so. Kind of scarfs that win from Strasburg. But the Nationals win it 3-2. They now improve to 33-27. So if the Mets lose their game, they would be tied for first place. Also depends on what Atlanta does. Atlanta might join them at 33-27. So we'll see how it plays out. But the Nationals walk it off on the Victor Robles home run. And Robles, on the season, hit 17 home runs, but that 8 was good enough with the D20 being a 1. That 8 was good enough to get it done. And the Nationals pull it off 3-2. Next game, it'll be Dylan Covey against Anibal Sanchez. And that would finish up, I believe, the 2-game series with the Sox. And then they'll head west to take on the San Diego Padres at Petco coming up after that. So hope you enjoyed that presentation from Nationals Park. Final score, Washington 3, Chicago 2. Till next time, enjoy playing every game you choose to play, however you choose to play it, and I will see you all down the road.